by virtue of the powers conferred upon me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I hereby constitute this congregation for the conferring of degrees and the awarding of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to take your seats.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I can hear this side now. Molweni nalokudala. Kuyabanda namhlanje. Thank you very much, Mr. Chancellor. Once again, it gives me pleasure to present you the first session of graduation for the Faculty of Science and Agriculture. The last session will take place at 2 o'clock this afternoon. But I know this faculty and I know it very well. And I know this group is much larger than this. So, while I'm going to invite you to give us an item, and ushers, please go stop Lamagwijo and bring those people inside as soon as possible. 3 minutes. Thank you very much. gear up and get up to speed with online learning. I suppose for the students it was much easier. I do know that for some of the academics, not all of them, for some, it was a bit of a struggle. A bit of a struggle to get online, to get up to speed with online learning. But the point I'm making really is about this cohort who showed extraordinary resilience and grit and determination during that time. And what we are here today is to celebrate that resilience. Give them a round of applause. The graduation is always an important part of every person who goes through university. It's a crowning moment. It's a public moment for you to be validated in the presence of friends, of family, of your professors, and everyone. And very importantly, this event is live streaming. So as you do your stuff here, remember, there are people sitting far who are watching you, right? And it's going to be on YouTube. And so celebrate as much, but celebrate in a way that you will not be embarrassed about in the future. A graduation ceremony, as always, is a ceremony. It must have some level of decorum, and there's some protocols that we need to follow. One graduate at a time, they come up, their name gets called out, they go to the chancellor there, they kneel. Please kneel. Chancellor doesn't have to tell you kneel. They get dole or pants. There, then you are half a graduate when you're there. You are halfway through the process. And then you go to that little stand there, the registrar and the deputy registrar will be standing there, and then they'll put the hood that's in your hand, they'll put it over your shoulder. Then at that point you are a fully fledged graduate of the University of Fort Hare. So please just follow that thing. Don't go over and hug your professor at the back. Please, no. Your professor will steal a moment for a hug, that side, after when you have become a full graduate. I'll hug abantu your graduate. Mr. Chancellor, I want to recall a very special thing about today, or this week. That this week, this season, is the 100th graduation ceremony of the university. 100 years. 100. The first graduation ceremony was in 1924. It was held in 1924. It was held in the library. At that time, the library was inside Stuart Hall. And all of you know Stuart Hall because you're all based here in Alice. There was a room there, it was the library, small. But there was a full procession, the graduation song, there was a procession, and the number of graduates, 2. 2 people. Of course, they had speeches just to make it look like a real ceremony. They made speeches. But very significantly, those pioneers, those 2 graduates, Mr. Edwin Nwana and Z.K. Matthews, who later became Professor Z.K. Matthews, who later became a very important figure in the life of this country and Botswana, and became a professor here and a chairperson of Senate at this university. For those who want to, he was Dr. Naledi Pando's grandfather. First graduate of this university. In 1925, they had the second graduation ceremony. Again, in the library. Again, there was an audience like this. But on this side, there was only one person, one graduate in 1925. They graduated that person. Now, fast forward many years, fast forward 100 seasons, we now have 2,992. In fact, in the last couple of years, we've often graduated more than that number. Before I get into the highlights of this week and this season, I just want to say this is the original site of the University of Fort Hare, 1916, when it was established. Interestingly, it was established as a college which did secondary education as well as university education. So some people came here to do Form 4, Form 5, matric, and then enter a degree. Others came with their Form 4, Form 5 already, and then they entered the degree. That's why it took that length of time from 2016, 8 years, to have the graduation. At that time, this university is the University of Fort Hare, not Fort Hare University, University of Fort Hare. Please get it right. It might lose you a job if you get it wrong. But it has a nickname. What's the nickname? Kanpinde? Kwano College. It's a nickname. This take it to Sale University. Kwano College. Some may not know the background to that nickname. This institution was started off as the South African Native College. That was the name, proper name. It had no Fort Hare to do with it. But it was located at Fort Hare, the fort, that old garrison that's sitting that side. It was the South African Native College. And so that at that time, the degrees were awarded under the auspices of UNISA. So it was a university college under the wing of UNISA. That's how they started universities. It carried on. In 1951, it was shifted and became a university college of Rhodes University, next door. And some may not know, it went back to UNISA. The university assumed university status and got the name University of Fort Hare only in 1970. 1970. So as the University of Fort Hare, if you want to be very pedantic about it, we are 52 years old under that name. But we are 107 years as Uno College, and that's who we are. That's who we are. It's important that we're familiar with these elements of our history. 2,992 students were graduating, 63% of whom are women. Two, that at first degree, honors, postgraduate diplomas and masters, women are the majority. You sound like you're doubting this. You don't really believe. Let me tell you one more important statistic. Of the students graduating with distinction, or cum laude, as we call it here, more than 60% are women. Chilo, I did say yesterday, I said, sorry, gentlemen. Bo puti no tata. Bo wonke, no wonke. Next time, kuzaba right. We're graduating 43 PhDs. Sorry, did I say 43? 33. The youngest PhD that we're graduating. Man. The youngest PhD that's graduating this year is 29 years old. No. Remain standing, please. Thank you very much. I want to introduce you fully. Igama guxhamla ngoho. Kwalapha eBerlin andazi bakuthiwa intaba ozuku kwezisuku. And he's graduating a PhD in chemistry. Izolo was Thursday, right? Yesterday, we graduated a PhD on this side of the age spectrum, on my side, not that side. We graduated, she's now Dr. Nomvuyo Priti Skota Daile, wasemdantsane. A graduating a PhD in education, and she's 70 years old, 70. So, nani botata, no boti kolo kala sekone tuba. We can do something. But I also want to. We encourage our own staff, academics, to acquire PhDs because that's the standard. As a matter of fact, Professor Vital, we have now a policy that if you're an academic, if you're an academic at the University of Fort Hare, you must either have the PhD, either have it, or be enrolled for one. You must either have the PhD already like that, like this, or you must be enrolled for one. So in that vein, I want to celebrate 2 staff members from the Faculty of Science and Agriculture. And I'm going to again I ask them to stand. They're in the afternoon session. Okay. But let me introduce them anyway. The first one is Sifiso Temba Clement Mdleje, who's going to be graduating a PhD this afternoon. He will be graduating in agricultural extension. Agriculture is also in the faculty, also agricultural economics, Lindokuhle Gwala. So both of them are going to be in the afternoon. I just thought I should acknowledge them and appreciate their efforts, because it raises the number of academics in the university who have PhDs, which is exactly where we're pushing. A good university is measured by the number of academic staff who have PhDs. It's one of the measures. So it's very important. I also want to acknowledge there's a new PhD program in business administration that we started. And 3 people graduated. Uzianda Mzamo graduated with that PhD in business administration on Tuesday. Justice Muchenerepi graduated with that qualification. And you'll be interested to know Sakumzi Stemper, who's a taxi owner, taxi boss. A taxi boss. He said, I asked him, are you sure I should say taxi boss? He says, I'm a taxi boss. I own taxis. He's also a lecturer at Walter Sisulu University. He also graduated with that. Also pleasing is that it's not just members of staff who are in the academic side of the life of the university. It's also other staff. Mr. Richard Scott is a senior clerk at Fort Hare Farm. He matriculated in 1978. And he's had this desire to have some university education. This year, he is 62 years old. On Tuesday, he came here to graduate his Bachelor of Administration in Public Administration. Another story, and it's in the media, you'll have seen it. It's a sad story at one level, but it's a beautiful story at another. That our students go through different circumstances and face different odds. Uspamandla Boise was here in 2021 to graduate a BCom law degree. But during that time, he was afflicted by a rare disease. It's called neuroautoimmune disease, a debilitating disease. But he did not stop. He continued. That was 2021. On Wednesday, he came to graduate an LLB degree. We also have members of the Student Representative Council who are graduating. 10 of them graduated. There are 22 members of SLC, 10 of them graduated this week. The 2 of them, the president of the SLC, you can just wave, President. Ms. Mbalo graduated an LLB on Wednesday. And Ms. Kama graduated a social science degree on Monday. She is the Secretary General of the SLC. You'll be interested to know that we have a female-led SLC at the University of Fort Hare, which doesn't happen often. It's important that SLC members graduate. Mr. Chancellor, I want to also note and appreciate that 31 members of the Fort Hare Choir are also graduating this week. That's why they sing so well. Mr. Chancellor, I want to conclude by making a few remarks about the university and what it is that we're doing. We've embarked on a very ambitious program or project of renewal, institutional renewal, fixing the university, raising the bar, improving the reputation of the university. And we've done this across the spectrum. Improve the finances, we've got a clean audit, we're financially stable, we're building reserve, we started building reserves for the future, for rainy days. We've started tightening the academic program, removing any opportunity for shortcuts. No shortcuts anymore. No shortcuts here at the University of Fort Hare. That's the important thing. I want to use an example. You see, the red gown, the PhD is your final. That's the ultimate qualification. But a very important thing that the general public will not know about our renewal is that we now make it, we don't allow, a PhD thesis is examined by 3 people. A Fort Hare PhD will not be examined by external examiner from the same institution, same university. It will not be examined by 3 external examiners from the same country. We're now even insisting that the 3 examiners must come from 3 different parts of the world, 3 different continents. Scratch my back and I scratch yours. So the PhD as a Fort Hare has been assessed, evaluated, and confirmed and validated from a wide spectrum of people, of experts across the world. That's why we're so proud of them when we see them like this. And we do that with other levels as well. We've tightened the screws. I always say to my colleagues, all of them sitting here, I always say, you know what? All of us here, we know a good university when we see one. Because we've been to good universities. We've come from a variety of institutions across the world. Why can't we make this one a good university? As a matter of fact, our job is to make this one. Mr. Chancellor, we live in an age where public institutions are in crisis. At any time. That's public institutions that are in crisis, that are collapsing. We have vowed that this one is not going to collapse. This one is not going to collapse. Instead, it's going to rise. We owe it to our forebears, our ancestors, to Z.K. Matthews, to Professor Jabav, Professor Jabav, the first black professor of this university in 1916. We owe it to them that we keep this university flying high. As I conclude, and I'm not going to make all the points, it's going to be a long day, especially to this group and to students who are still in the pipeline. I'm very pleased to report that we've received a grant. Before I tell about the grant, the University Library was built in 1970. It was completed in 1970. At that time, the university had less than 400 students, less than 400. Today on this campus we have 9,000 students. The library has not expanded. I'm very pleased, therefore, that we've received a grant to upgrade and expand or extend the library in Alice. I can speak about other achievements, and there are many. There are many stories. One of the things that our marketing and communications department is now mandated to do is to tell the stories of success. tell the stories of excellence by our graduates while they're still on campus and while they're in the job market. Walk into any corporate boardroom in the private sector, you'll find a Forte graduate in that boardroom. Walk into any government department, you will find a Forte graduate there doing good work, not messing up. And so we're very proud that as we release these graduates into the job market, and those who are going to come back for postgraduate studies, that they'll fly the flag of the university high, that they will be ambassadors, that they will not disgrace the name of this university, that they will not be found on the wrong side of the law, on the wrong side of ethical behavior, that every time we see them in the media and in public, that we'll always say, cool no college, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, choir. I omitted to mention something very, very important. And I've been watching the room. You're supposed to stand and sing along and dance. Please feel free. It's allowed. It's perfectly allowed. Members, good guess it. And yes. The second thing is that when it is your person who's here, you can do a little bit of dance moves there to celebrate and take pictures and so on. I just don't want to, I know it's cold, get warm, dance. Thank you very much.
Honored guests, we shall now proceed with the awarding of qualifications. I therefore request the candidates to take up their positions, and I also call upon the Dean of the faculty to present the candidates for the various qualifications. Mr. Dean.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Alvin Sibusiso, the title of the thesis, Preparation, Characterization and In Vitro Evaluation of Polymer-Based Wound Dressings for the Management of Chronic Wounds. Supervisor, Blessing Aderigby and Professor Wara Prasad.
Well done.
Iziuku Adora Stella, title of the thesis, Evaluation of Functionalized Silver and Silica Nanoparticles for the removal of deoxyribonucleic acid conveying antibiotic resistance genes from water. So Supervisor, Professor Omabolo Oko.
Well done.
Kwazo Vuyowetu, title of the thesis, Synthesis and In Vitro Biological Studies of Uracilic Acid-Based Hybrid Compounds. Supervisor, Professor O. Oyedeji and Professor B. Aderigby.
Well done.
Naki Tubeka, title of thesis, Design and Evaluation of Polymer-Based Nanocarriers as Potential Brain-Targeted Drug Delivery Systems, Professor Adarigbe and Dr. Lemmer.
Well done.
Norfolk Naulanga, title of thesis, Development and In Vitro Biological Studies of Polymer-Based Wound Dressings with High Hemostatic Ability for the Management of Bleeding Wounds. Supervisor, Professor Blessing Adarigbe. And our youngest PhD.
Well done.
Sorry? Yeah. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Geology on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Mukweli Salmina Puti, title of the thesis, Resource Evaluation of Hydrocarbons in the Offshore Gamtus and Algoa Basins in South Africa. Supervisor, Professor Ken Liu, Co-Supervisor Upuwani.
Well done.
Sorry? Masters. Okay. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Philosophy in Microbiology on the listed candidates in absentia.
I hereby confer the degree.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master's Science in Applied Remote Sensing and Geographical Information Systems on the listed candidates in absentia.
I hereby confer the degree.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Science in Chemistry, cum laude, on the listed candidates. Bika Sinozuku Hope.
I hereby confer the degree. Well done.
Samuel Zipper. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Science in Chemistry on the listed candidate in absentia.
I hereby confer the degree.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Science in Geography on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Munyai Kundani Keith.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Science in Geology, cum laude, on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Baziza Ayubulela Raymond.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture Honours in Agricultural Economics on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Kanda Masivuya.
Well done.
Dinwaya Menenchi.
Deeper. Well done.
Forslat Sipumele.
Well done.
Aseka Zizo Angel.
Well done.
Katuka Zikona.
Well done.
Malindi Siyanda Patrick.
Well done.
Menze Amongile.
Well done.
Musrati Kokanda Bright.
Well done.
Bobo. Mukravulu Anita.
Me, yeah.
right. Gisha Simkita.
Well done.
Toloko Dunyiswa.
Well done.
Pai Younger Vanessa.
Well done.
Koipu Sylvia.
Well done.
Kefu Akona.
Well done.
Tabata Siasanga.
Well done.
Venges Sanelisiwe Cecilia.
Well done.
That's Sita. Sita. Zita. Okay. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture Honours in Agriculture Extension, cum laude, on the listed candidate. Zita Mille.
I hereby confer the degree. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture Honours in Agriculture on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Bantua, Africa.
Tsunga. Well done.
Koadu, Siavuyo.
Well done.
Waka Abongile.
Well done.
Ombani Notombi Zalalapa.
Well done.
Yaya Zodidi.
Well done.
Juna Sinoviu.
Well done.
Kayeni Andisele.
Well done.
Oopsie.
Kivit Nasipi.
Well done.
Kotori Siakolo.
Well done, sir.
Luque Kola.
Well done.
Unique.
Lunica Colodice.
Well done.
Maricana Siulise.
Well done.
Mataya Usivili.
Well done.
Mebobo Zetu.
Well done. Sorry.
Makulikazi Misikilele.
Well done.
Mdikazi Nazibi.
Well done.
Gandezi Sammele.
Well done.
Ngwiji Asipe.
Well done.
Wow.
Ngwabe Banani.
Well done.
Nsisele Kabisi.
Well done.
Mtolo Pilani.
Well done.
Mtsi Tandili.
Well done. So,
Nkonzweni Alizwa.
well done.
Nombile Vuyiseka Sharon.
Well done.
Ntatala Avela.
Well done. You related?
Ntatala Kolisi.
Tanda Allah police. Yeah. Well done.
Ntantiso Ayaruya.
Well done. From
Peter Mesiwe. Mesiwe.
well done.
Rode Mawanda.
Well done, Khode.
Soko Najabula Sanele.
Well done.
Sengiri Mongeni.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Applied Mathematics on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Dawedi Lazolo.
Well done.
Philly Momalezi.
Well done.
Zenani Sebabalo.
Sibabala. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Applied Remote Sensing and Geographical Information Systems, cum laude, on the listed candidates. Madolini
I
Piwal.
hereby confer the degree. Well done.
Now Gert Richard.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Applied Remote Sensing and Geographical Information Systems on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Jordana Sikelela.
Well done, sir.
Mpofu Benele.
Well done.
Mkutra Nosibu Siso.
Well done.
Patu Anati.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Applied Statistics on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Mitra Sandisiwe.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Biochemistry on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Similela Siman Mintla.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Botany on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Vanessa Tando.
Well done.
Relax. Okay. Diko Nkubeka.
Well done.
Lose Senario.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Chemistry on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Matumbu Abongile.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science cum laude on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Geza Yanga.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Koboko Yamkele.
Well done.
Papai Sivu Yisi.
Well done.
Siposo Litala Letu.
Well done.
Tokwe Luhu Wetu.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Entomology on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Layeni Okutle.
Nkuhle. Well done.
Najaru Kulamanku.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Geography on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Masango Kwal Yuta. Martinisa Impelelele.
Well done.
Matoitoi Lusanda.
Well done.
Kavanisa Caesar.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Geology on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Pluto Pelakazi.
Well done, Peloras.
Kulu Ako.
Well done.
Kucha Tendai, Washington.
Well done.
Madlavu Kangelani.
Well done.
Makanya Avela Lindsay.
Well done.
Nkosana Onele.
Well done.
Mpofu Dizwe.
Well done.
Ntledla Kwanele.
Well done.
Nkusi Yolanda.
Well done.
Simayeli Windy.
Well done.
Zwana Siaruya.
Well done.
Sebute Nawabise.
Well done.
Emphasizing pure mathematics.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Mathematics on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
And I've been asked to emphasize this is pure mathematics. Fanani Senatembe.
Well done. Pure mathematics.
Mayadume Simelelelo.
Nizam similar. Well done.
pure mathematics.
Nkotwana Yamkele.
Mkondwana, well done.
Takazi Sanele.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Microbiology on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Ntao Sipelele.
Well done.
Muvundu Prince.
Well done.
Nyalambi Bisa Amantla.
Nyalambis. Nyalambis. Well done.
Sigaga Nonka Yeso.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Physics on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Talibango Siyanda.
Well done. Well done, Taibon.
Makpare Siko.
Siko. Well done.
Ntobo Mawanda.
Well done.
Mokokwama Machi Diso.
Well done.
Triveni Sandile.
Well done.
Sibele Terence Benedict.
Well done.
Tulamani Sesetu.
Well done.
Willie Sonokolo.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Zoology on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Gugela Mikuti.
Well done, Kapola.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture in Agriculture Economics on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Biku Anele.
Well done.
Duniso Isire.
Well done.
Flamini Java Lucia Lauren.
Well done.
Temono Lakwat Kwaia.
Well done.
Omogwana Imishe.
Well done. Well
Ngate Naka Chaka Sesetu.
Sesi too. Well done.
Khewe Katanda.
Well done.
Tukuno Sipukushle.
Take your time. Well done.
Lote Moyolisi.
Well done.
Makazi Suboleke.
Well done.
Nakiela Banati.
Well done.
Manzi Kolo.
Well done.
Mbizo Sinazo.
Well done, Snazo.
Mzazeni Nzolo.
Well done.
Mtukulu Sinukulu Maku.
Well done.
Goli Dimba.
Well done.
What?
This is
Wadi Lawandile.
a challenge to the beef. Well done, sir.
Nteo Sitembiso.
Well done, sir.
Tlatra. Ntlatra Pozizo.
Well done.
Nzuza Nondum Miso Sinetlatra.
Okay. Well done.
Pazi Ndomiso.
Well done.
Peter Siseko.
Well done.
Kwakweni Younger.
Well done.
I see.
Simani Nokululungu.
Well done.
Cheru Upiwe.
Well done.
Shira Zuzipe.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture in Agriculture Extension on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Palalo Lutu.
Well done.
Damani Samkelo.
Well done.
Duku Zukizi.
Well done.
Kasha Vuyoretu.
Well done.
Kaka Auntie.
Well done. Well done.
Lawani Latemba.
Well done.
Mangisana Zukane.
Well done.
Mansupo Sinakolo.
Well done. Well done.
Manukulu Sanalisi Siwe Lorna.
Well done.
Mazindala Asinkelelewa.
Well done.
Emijana Izili.
I think you must show honor of this thing. Very much well done.
Nilikazi Babies.
It's a wrap. Yes. In fact, the celebration is supposed to be well done.
Mofono Ratu Joyce.
Well done. Well done, my dear.
Uncle.
Really?
Mjalani Onke.
Well done.
Njojo Tibaza.
Well done.
Mapanzwa Jeremiah Nisamkele.
Good. Well done.
Senior member.
Really good.
But you don't credit for this one. We'll take a minute.
And PC Younger.
Hey, just come here. This is where you. Well done. You can meet them there.
Sindo Lekolo. Mvange Vuyo Wetu.
Well done.
Mphezi Nolovi Yiso.
Well done.
Onzozwana Vihle.
Well done, sir.
Nomandela Mislali.
Well done.
Nyatele Otembele.
Well done.
Kakaza Asipe.
Well done.
Sutashe Vive.
Well done.
Tololo Asimasli.
Well done.
Shangile Maslali.
Well done.
Zita Kani Sile.
Well done.
Zulu Kumeza.
Amazing. Well done.
Zwani Benele Peter Lutuku Letukutulu.
That's it. Well done.
Okay. Let's please take up our seats. We have almost reached the end of the program. Let's please take up our seats. Molweni. My name is Ntabisen Taulem Jimba, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Partnerships and Innovation, and I'm very, very happy to be passing this vote of thanks. I'll start by thanking the Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, Advocate Nsabetsa. Thank you very much for staying the course. This is the last but one graduation ceremony. We are having a total of 10 this week. And thanks again for officiating. Today we are going to do it in a more meaningful manner. And I'm going to invite Anati to the stage, and Khanyi. Anati Kom is a student pursuing a BSc degree in animal production. She's in her third year, and she has something, a surprise for the Chancellor. Please come, Anati. Can you also make your way to the stage for the same? Come, Anathi. Yes. To the Chancellor.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Anathi. So the gig, okay, right.
Before anything, I would like to say that greatness has no age. Humble greetings to the Chancellor of the University, the Vice Chancellor, the graduates, and everyone who is here today. My name is Anathi Gom. I am 20 years of age. I am an author of the book titled The Tree of Life. I entered a short story competition, and my short story was selected to be part of a book titled Spoiling the Broth. I'm part of the book with great African writers, and the present to the Vice Chancellor and the Chancellor are the books. Those are the books. I was also selected to be one of the 66 great poets from 50 different countries to be part of an international book, and because of that I was awarded. Thank you very much.
Well done. Another round of applause for Anathi. Kanye?
Good day all. I'm not going to say much, but this is a token of appreciation for Chancellor Advocate Nzabeza for attending the whole week of graduation. We say thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow. This is a bribe.
Thank you very much, Kanye. I'd also like to thank the Vice Chancellor of the University. Okay. Thank you, thanks. I'd also like to thank the Vice Chancellor of the University, members of MEC, deans, deputy deans, heads of departments, professors, academic staff, lecturers, and everybody who has joined the procession today. Thank you very much. Now coming to you, newly graduated, you are no longer graduates now, you are graduates. Yes. I'd like to thank you very much for having made it up to this stage. This is quite a very big milestone that we have achieved, and you deserve a big round of applause. As indicated earlier, many of you studied during very difficult circumstances, very difficult. COVID came, many of you experienced loss, but still you showed a lot of resilience, you persevered, you worked hard, and here you are today. You have made it. Well done. I would also like you, new graduates, to join me in thanking your family. Family is quite broad. Parents, grandparents, siblings, aunties, uncles, sisters, cousins, etc. And we should not forget community members. and all those people who supported you in your work. Let's give them a big round of applause. Very important, your faculty, the Faculty of Science and Agriculture, starting with the dean, deputy deans, heads of department, professors, lecturers, academic staff, your supervisors, everyone who supported you in your academic journey, those support staff members, professional staff, not just in the Faculty of Science and Agriculture, but also across the university. Let's give them a big hand. Yes, many of us like to study, and we have that big dream of achieving our bachelor's, honors, master's, PhDs. But without financial support, it's almost impossible to pursue our dreams. So I would like us to remember and show some appreciation to all those people and organizations and companies who supported us financially. It can be NSFAS, the National Research Foundation. Some of you were self-funded, some of you were funded by different companies. Let's appreciate all of those and give them a big hand. An event such as this one requires a lot of careful, meticulous organizing. And for that, I would like to thank the following: the Office of the Registrar, starting with the Registrar himself, Deputy Registrar, Academic Administration, and the team. You've done well. I would also like to thank Institutional Advancement, ICT, Security, ushers, and everybody who has contributed towards making this function as beautiful as it is. Let's give them a big round of applause. Last but not least, the choir. Yes, the choir of the University of Fort Hare always, every time without fail, provides that atmosphere that we need: vibrant, joyous, very jubilant. And let's give them a big hand for that. Yes. Again, back to you, new graduates. Again, I'd like to quote that the quote from our former president, Nelson Mandela, who once said, "After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb." And having completed this hill, I have no doubt that you will again make room to climb other hills. And I would like to invite you to consider pursuing postgraduate studies. There are many funders who are ready to support you. Even us as the University of Fort Hare have put money aside to support postgraduate studies. And I know your faculty actually is the biggest taker of that. So be on the lookout for the calls for honors, masters, and PhDs. We are particularly in the doctoral space looking for South African women. Please be on the lookout and apply. The bursaries are competitive, so you will also have to go through the ropes, but I would like to invite you to join the postgraduate cohort. Again, we have reached the end, and of course it's your day, it's that time to celebrate and be happy. And as we always say, let's celebrate hard, but do it responsibly. Go and enjoy, and once more, big congratulations to all of you. Well done.
Under the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I now declare this congregation dissolved. May I request the congregation to stand and to remain standing as the procession leaves the hall. The university choir will lead us in the singing of the national anthem. University choir.